It's time for some noir movies. We're moving on with the Columbia Noir #5 box set. Now, if you've watched the channel, you know I love these kind of movies. They've been pretty fantastic so far. There have been some ups and downs along the way, but generally positive towards these. So I'm looking forward to diving into this Bogart set. First up, we have Dead Reckoning, which is number 324 in the Indicator series. This is from 1947. Humphrey Bogart and his friend are paratroopers returning from the war. His friend has got a commendation coming his way that he didn't know about, and when he knows he's going to be in the papers, he does a runner, just runs away, and Bogart's character is left to wonder why and pick up the pieces. He's had a really strong relationship with this man, and now he must figure out why he's run away.
How could Johnny possibly be a murderer? Why had he come back here where he was even hotter than the weather?
Humphrey Bogart is Murdoch, the man who is kind of searching out his friend and what's happened to him. He knows a little bit about where he's from, where he grew up, his life before the war, and he instantly goes there looking for him and discovers that he has been killed in a car crash. And there's a little bit of dubiousness around what happened to him, and he starts to investigate, which leads him to Dusty.
Where have we met?
In another guy's dreams. You still sing that song?
A woman played by Elizabeth Scott, who was his friend's girlfriend previously, and he starts to be enraptured by her, drawn into her web of what could possibly be deceit. We don't know if it's truth or lies. She's the proper femme fatale that's twisting everything around it. There is a bad guy here as well who kind of runs all the illicit businesses, or it's alluded to that he's doing that kind of thing and has control over certain people.
I gather, Mr. Murdoch, that you've been around, as the saying is.
And we kind of lead into the mystery of this. And it's a proper noir movie. You know, you've got the femme fatale, you've got the bad guy, you've got the hero with a kind of checkered past a little bit, who's willing to break the rules to try and figure out what happened to his friend. And for the most part, it's pretty great. It's an enjoyable movie, but what I do find with this one, at 100 minutes, it feels as if it's a little bit 20 minutes too long. It drags out a little bit. It's not in a rush to get to its finale. The finale's great. The beginning, the setup's great. The middle part is overlong and a little bit bloated, where we have to see Murdoch and Dusty kind of falling for each other a little bit, possibly.
I have to be back at 3.
Well, stand him up. You're with me until after dark, and then some.
It isn't a man, it's my hairdresser.
Oh, that makes it rugged.
What I do like is I like Dusty as a character. She is extremely duplicitous, and it's never outright said until the end of the movie whether she's on his side or not, or what angle she's playing. You've just get that feeling. It's one of those performances where you're like, I'm not sure about this woman at all. She seems just a little bit too assured in all the manoeuvres she's making. But that could be, baggage I'm carrying into noir movies. But I won't tell you whether I was right or wrong. But it was a surprising finale on this one.
That I knew all at once I had a job. They don't give out the Congressional Medal to dead guys wanted for murder, but he was going to get it even if he got it on his grave.
But like I did say, it's a little bit bloated in the middle. And I feel that's because Bogart's character runs out of information at one point. He starts to fall for Dusty, and it takes a little detour while they're getting together, where you just kind of want it to get to that end piece, get to the big climax and have the fun moments. Still, it's a fun movie. It's a fairly decent and solid start to this set. I'm looking forward to moving on to the next ones. Again, I know nothing about any of these movies, so they're all just new to me, and I'm looking forward to discovering some hopefully great movies along the way. I'd love to know your thoughts on Dead Reckoning if you've seen it. I'm not particularly a big Bogart fan. I've not seen a lot of his movies, seen the bigger ones, so if there's any standouts in this set, let me know so I know if I've got something good to look forward to. As always, there's more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. Don't forget to hit the like button as you're dropping down to leave a comment, and in the description box are links to Patreon and the membership program where you can help support this channel, which would be amazing, and a link to manvfilm.com where you can buy some cool Man v Film merch. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.